Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for gold, Dow Jones and Nasdaq 100. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we'll try to find out the trading behavior of these instruments. We'll try to see where we should enter, what should be our take profits and where the markets can go today. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis. The next video will be up just before the Asia cash session tomorrow. That includes gold, silver, oil, NG and global markets including Dow Jones, Nasdaq, FTSE 100, Germany 40 and Nifty. So press the bell icon, stay tuned with the latest analysis. And if you recall, today morning I said gold might hit 1980 levels. It did, and now trading at 1977 levels. So let's start the day with gold first. So this is the 4-hour charts for gold, and you can find that there is a support at 1965 as I shared in my today's morning analysis. With this as support, it is trying to expand here, and now the high at first at resistance at around 1980 and then at 1985. So probably here if it breaks 1985, then only I will expect it to act bullish, else it might trade in between 1985 to 1965 zone for a little while now. Also see, this is right now at the top of the Bollinger Bands here, and breaking the Bollinger Bands is something I will be looking forward to. If it can, it is extreme bullishness out there. The 4-hour stochastic neither overbought nor oversold, however looking upwards and looking bullish here. MACD lines are running parallel, not showing any slope out there, and RSI entering overbought zone, so I will be cautious for taking a long above 1985, but yes, it can try to hit 1980-85 zone, and then we may see a little consolidatory move towards 1970-75 zone. That is what is the expectation, it appears. On the 3-hour charts, if you look at on the 3-hour charts, similar is the observation. Also look at this, you can clearly find that it is trying to trade in this channel, and if you connect the highs of this channel, you can find that the slope is diminishing here, probably indicating that bulls are there, however the bullishness is diminishing. So if you extract or extrapolate this, the next target should be at around 1985, which should be a major resistance zone, and probably it may try to trade between 1985 to 1970 levels. Any short entry is recommended only below 1970, then you can expect 1965 levels. So take a short entry only below 1970, rather you can take in fact at 1972-73 zone also. So this is what it appears on the 3-hour charts. Also look at this, it is trying to enter, it is still in the buy zone and trying to enter into overbought zone. So after that we may see a little drop, and that is why I say 1985 is probable, but then it has to consolidate and it may try to come back till towards 1970, or if you see it at 1970-1965 zone again, you can take a buy from there. MACD running parallel and not showing any signs there, and if you look at the RSI, it is near to overbought zone, or rather I'll say overbought only. If you look at the 2-hour charts, also there is a strong support, as I said, at 1965 here. There is a resistance at 1980, and probably only breaking 1980, I will expect that it may try to hit 1985, which is going to be another strong resistance. At the same time, 1973 levels, if it breaks, then we can expect 1970, which is going to be a stronger support, and below that 1965 should come into picture, else we may see a little movement. And now look at the daily charts here. On the daily charts, you can clearly see, I have told in my weekly analysis, beyond 1940 close your eyes, remain long. That is what has happened. We have seen 1980 levels now on the daily charts. Also look at, if you connect the dots here, the highs to be probably at 1985 zone, and probably from there it may try to trade in between 1970 to 1985 zone. And yes, any short entry is below 1965, where you can expect that it may try to come back till towards 1950 zone. So it is also possible. Probably I don't think that much of the bullishness is left, however see, this is the second bullish candle, and it may try to hit 1985, and at 1985 we will see how it behaves. If it sustains above 1985, then you can go long for 1991, 2000 and plus levels, else it may try to trade in between 1985 to 1970 and 1965 zone. Only bearishness is below 1965, so take your positions accordingly. And look at this, for daily stochastic is overbought here, and MACD has just crossed over white divergent, indicating that there is strong bullishness, or we may see a bullish move on gold, and that is what we have seen, as I told today morning itself. remain long above 1965 and one can achieve 1980 levels. Considering this, let me give you the trading levels for the day. First, let's talk about the levels to go long. Right now it is trading at 1978, so I'll recommend only to go long at 1981, where you can expect 1985. Now this is going to be a stronger resistance. It should not breach this, that is what is my expectation, or it may not breach this beyond 1981. 1991 is the target, and then 2000 should come. Below 1981 you can go short here. Below 1981 you can I think I will not say short here, but see, I think it is trading at high, and probably one can take a short only at 1973, then 1970 is probable, and below 1970 it may try to hit 1967 and 1965. So if it breaks 1965, one can remain short on gold, and then you can expect 1955 and 1950 levels. These two levels are going to remain a strong support zone for gold today. Probably even if it tries to drop, I think we may see it trading in between this zone largely, and even if it tries to drop, then this should be the larger trading zone for gold, and any breakout on the upside, in fact it may try to come back again. Even if it tries to break out above 1985, it may try to drop again. So probably this is what appears to me, and yes, 1965 should remain a good support, breaking below which we may see a good drop on gold. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. First, let's have a look at the hourly charts. You can see it is trying to slope down here. So once again let me try to show, it is trying to show a slope down here, indicating probable bearishness right now. However, if you connect the dots, it is trying to get the support here at 950 970 zone. Only bearishness is once it breaks 13950, then I will be recommending you to go short, else it may try to bounce back again. How far this could go? The resistance at 14050 is existent. Only if it breaks 14050, I will recommend you to go long, then one can expect it to rise. So in between 13950 and 14050, we should try to avoid any position there. It can swing a bit. Look at the hourly stochastic, near to oversold, a bounce back can be expected, and MACD is trying to, in fact just crossed over on the hourly charts. RSI is near to bottom there, but not oversold, hence a little bounce back can be expected. On the 2-hour chart, similarly, if you look at the 2-hour chart, see, this is, look at this candle here, and it is trying to trade in this. I think the lows are done and the highs are at around 14050. Only if it breaks 14050, I'll expect it to rise, and only if it breaks 13950, I'll expect it to drop. In between 13950 and 14050, we should avoid this trade. Look at this, it tried to retrace back a bit, in fact achieve 14100, and now two large red candles. So I'll be still watchful, because these are it has achieved what it wanted to do. Higher lows it might try to, and then retrace back from here. That is what is apparent here. 2-hour stochastic looking downwards here, MACD trying to converge and crossover probably, RSI looking downwards. Similarly on the 3-hour charts, if you look at on the 3-hour charts, another observation here is lower highs, and with this is lower highs, it is trying to trade in this expanding triangle. Only breaking 13950, I will expect that it may try to act bearish, and yes, if it tries to break 14070, first 14050, yes, you can go long, then 14070 should come into picture, and beyond that it will try to fly again towards 14100. 14200 is the target probably. On the downside, there is a support at 13900 for sure, which may again prove out to be a stronger support. If it breaks 13900, you can expect it to drop sharply on the downside. 3-hour stochastic now again looking downwards, MACD trying to converge, and RSI looking downwards here. On the 4-hour charts, if you look at, on the 4-hour chart, similarly it is trying to trade with a drop, lower highs, and that is what we can see, a drop here. And yes, only if it breaks here at 13,950, I will expect that it is going to act bearish. Below that we can expect 13,900, which might be a good support, which might provide a good support. Below that 13,800 is certain, and below that we may see a sharper fall. That is what we can see. 4-hour stochastic right now bullish, but may converge and cross over into sell side. MACD on the 4-hour charts, it's also trying to converge right now in the buy side, and RSI is on the sell side now. And if you look at the daily charts, on the daily chart, see, if you look at the daily chart, see, it is, the candle has formed a wick out here. It has formed the wick. Now it is trying to form the tail. So yes, if you see it below 13,950, you can expect 13,900, which may provide a support. At else 13,800 is going to get achieved, and beyond that it may try to drop sharply. But look at the daily stochastic, it is again oversold, extremely oversold, and hence a bounce back is must. And if you look at the MACD, it is wide divergent, and probably it has to converge from here, and we have to have a greener candle today for it to converge, for the slope to reduce little bit, RSI near to oversold zone. So considering this, let me give you the trading levels today. So first let's talk about where to go long. So I'll recommend you to go long only above 14,070, where you can expect 14,120, which may provide a little resistance, and then it will directly land to 14,200 levels. Beyond that, sky is the limit on the upside. However, largely on the upside, the range is limited out there. On the downside, if you see it trading below 13,950, then only I will recommend you to go short. Then the target is 13,900, and below that, if it tries to drop, the first target is 13,870, and then it will try to hit 13,800 directly. Below that, sky is the limit. Take your positions accordingly. In between these 120 points, avoid trading. It may try to show you a little bit swing before trying to decide. In fact, if it tries to achieve 13,900, you can take a long entry there also. It may see a bounce back, or it may show a bounce back from there too. This is also quite possible. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US30. US30 trading at 34 to 30 levels, and what it is trying to do, see, it has formed a wick out there. It has formed a wick out there, and now it is trying to achieve the lows out there. The lows at around 34,000 is the support. It can try to hit 34,100 is the first support, and then 34,000 is the next support. It can try to give you equally big candle, which is of the size what you can see here, 34,700 800 zone to almost 34,200 levels, 300 levels. So almost 500 points. So from here, if you count 34,300 to 34,000, and then 33,800 can be achieved if it continues to drop. There is a resistance at 34,500 levels, 450 levels for sure. Right now the daily stochastic looking downwards here, and it is still on sell. MACD is wide divergent. There is a probability for it to diverge more and drop more. RSI now dropping and trying to trade in sell zone. Look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour chart, see, this is the highs of this channel. It is trying to get the resistance, and now probably the lows of the channel are below 34,000. So yes, if it breaks 34,100, we can go short for 34,000, and then below that we may see a strong drop towards 34,000, 33,800 levels. On the upside, there is a resistance at around 34,400, 34,450 levels. If it breaks 34,400, nothing like that, it may try to rise again. So I'll be cautious there. And MACD stochastic is at comfort zone, neither overbought nor oversold. However, MACD is again trading in sell side, wide divergent. RSI looking downwards there. On the 3-hour charts, if you look at, similarly on the 3-hour charts, lower highs is what we can see. This is the resistance zone, which it failed to go past by 34,400, 450 zone. Only sustaining above this, one can expect it to remain long. Also look at this, there is a strong support at 34,100, and now at 34,200 zone. So if it sustains above this zone, probably we may see a reversal. Then it may try to come back till towards 34,350, 34,400, 450, and beyond that it will try to hit again towards 34,500 levels. Look at the stochastic on the 4-hour, 3-hour charts looking downwards. MACD trying to cross over, and RSI looking downwards here. Similarly on the 2-hour charts, you can find that retracement and lower highs, and it is trying to drop from here. So probable, if it continues to remain on the short side, probably it can try to hit 34,100, below that 34,040 and 34,000, and then below that it may try to head back towards 33,900 levels also. It can try to achieve today itself. So probably right now it appears to be bearish on the hourly chart. See, it is trying to give this fall, and now the support at 34,100 will be crucial for it. If it sustains above 34,100, we may see a bounce back, and it can try to come back till towards 34,350, which is going to be stronger resistance for any upward move. And on the downside, 34,100 may provide a stronger support. So a probable long entry can be taken once it is above 34,300, and then 34,350 is the target. Beyond that, 34,400 is the resistance, and beyond that it will fly. Else it may try to come back till towards 34,150, 34,100 levels. Now look at this daily hourly stochastic oversold, and hence a bounce back can be expected. MACD on the hourly chart has just crossed over, indicating bearishness. RSI again going downwards there. So now, considering this, let me give you the trading levels for the. So let's talk about where to go long. So you can go long at 34,280, where you can expect 34,350, 34,400. These two are going to be larger resistance for, and beyond 34,400 this is going to be larger resistance. Beyond that we can expect 34,450 levels, which is going to be stronger resistance. Breaking this, see, every 50 points there is a resistance. Beyond that it will fly towards 34,600 levels also. However, it appears to be largely bearish right now in this position. If you ask me, it is good to short. However, I will recommend a short entry only below 34,150 levels. If you see it trading below 34,150, next support is 34,100, and then it will try to hit 34,020, 34, rather I will say this time it will try to break 33,950, and then 33,900. Beyond that it will try to hit 33,820 levels. Beyond that, sky is the limit. However, we may see a bounce back from any point of time from any of these levels. So probably take your positions accordingly, and any good long entry is above 34,280 levels. Beyond that, you can expect it to rise strongly on the upside again towards 34,450, 500, 600 zone. So take your positions accordingly. This is all from my side. Trade as per the levels, and if you trade as per the level, definitely trade with a stop loss. This is all from my side. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, friend. Join my Telegram channel and reach out to me for via Telegram or email for any of your trading or training related queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.